Welcome back, everyone. This video is going to be another very hard challenge, although Shahansha was also very hard, but it took me 2 hours to do. This one might actually be the same way. I saw Zluik, I think it was, do this a couple of months ago, play as Taungoo and form the first Taungu Empire, get that achievement, and that is to unite all of the cultures in Burma. So let's dive in and take a look at what those countries are. This is my second attempt at it. The first one, I underestimated how strong an alliance would be, which just goes to show what I said in that video was I don't want to rival anybody because we don't know who they're going to ally. We can ally Hisenwi day 1, which is going to be pretty nice for us. We can also start improving with Lanzang and probably get them as an ally as well. And then I want to start spying on Prom and Mongpai. So the reason why I am not going to rival anyone just yet is because when you rival someone, they will ally each other. Like, your rivals will ally each other sometimes, or they'll get more powerful allies than you, and it's going to be more difficult. But if you don't rival them, then they won't ally each other because they're not enemy of enemy, that kind of thing. I mean, they still are, but you know what I mean. Let's do... And yeah, now we just sit and wait until we can get the alliance with Lanzang, until we can get these spy networks going on these other two guys. Let's actually lower the maintenance. I want to delete the horsey. Build up a couple of dudes instead. Let's make our prince a leader, because we kind of want him to die, but he's a halfway decent leader. But we do want him to die, because he's like a 101 or something, yeah. Let's see, Lanzang, we can get the royal marriage. That will get us the alliance. Alright, let's get these claims down. And then let's actually take a look at what it means by the Burmese culture groups that we need to get. So we need everything in the orange right here. Or if I click on it, everything that's currently colored. So this one province right here from Mongpai. We need the coast over here. We need Chin over here. And then we need Mongkwang up here. And, which is a little annoying because there's this Shan culture group in the middle, which I don't know how or why that works, but it is going to be annoying because we do need to go to war with Bengal at some point. So one of our other allies, maybe someone stronger like Kam. Alright, now that we almost have it, let's up our free company. Let's increase the army maintenance. And now let's get indebted to the merchant guilds. That way we can survive a little bit longer with these loans. There's the 10th favor with Lan Na. You can actually get Miltech 4. That'll really help us out. Oh, while we're here too, I needed to... Oh, what? Where's Prom going? They go to war with someone? Oh, where are their troops going? Ooh, yeah, sure, let's gain a free stability. Where's everyone's troops going? They're just lining it up for me now. Okay. This should be a much easier war now that everyone walked away. So for this first war, it was very simple because once everyone left, I declared the war, and by the time they all came back, my allies were already there to help me, so it was just really easy to occupy, hunt down their armies, get full war score, and the only annoying thing was the country to the south of us had a fort, whereas everyone else didn't have full forts, they just had their capitals. So once that fort falls, we just take the rest of their land. Very simple and easy cleanup, and a very quick and easy first war. Do something like this. Aggressive expansion is decently high, but we'll see. Let's see. Mong Nai. If we take one province, that's massive aggressive expansion with everyone in the area. So maybe not take... I don't need anything from Pegu. I don't need anything from Pegu. Pegu can get eaten by someone else. So let's humiliate war reps. We can pillage your capital. No, let's not pillage your capital. That's just... Let's see. End your alliance with Bengal and Khmer. That way someone else can eat them up. I don't need that coastline. And then Prom. And the only coalition would be Mong Nai and Kale. Our overlord does not really care. We can start spying on Arakan. Arakan? Where's Arakan? Oh, to the south of me. Oh, well, I do need to go to war with Arakan, but when did they ally them? That had to have just happened. Ugh, that's annoying. What about you, Mong Nai? Lan Na, Lan Zong, Mong Yang, Mong Mao. Oh my god, dude. Lan Na wants to come in for some land. I can't even give you land. What do you mean? Ruler's malevolence? Alright, let's do this then. Actually, I don't need Lan Na. I don't think I'll need Lan Zong either. Kam and Hasenwi should be enough. Especially if I can do something like this. Wipe out their entire army over here. And then... This second war just has the same problem as the first, where we just have to wait for forts to fall. The army quality is just better on our end because we teched up earlier than them, and our allies help give us the numbers we need, so it's just a matter of waiting for the forts to fall, which is a real drain on the manpower and the economy, which is going to have long-lasting effects. But for now, though, it's doable, it's manageable. These forts are so difficult to take, dude. I appreciate that Ava is using their manpower on my rebels for me. Alright, finally. It fell at like 7% too, thank goodness. Let's peace out Arakan. I need those 2 provinces. Anything else I get from them is bonus. But that already gives us a huge... huge thing right there. Which, whew! Kinda don't want to deal with that kind of, thing. But I mean, it's like Kale, Mong Yang, who were already at war with Mong Yang. Already at war with Arakan. Mong Quang, I will need to go to war with. Mong Mao, Pegu. Pegu we already have a truce with. So I don't think there is going to be a coalition off the back of this, but it is still kind of scary. You and your alliance with Ava. The second half of this war is once again just waiting for that one singular fort to fall, and then by the time it finally does, that's we can move into, you know, there it is, it just jumped up to 93 war score after getting that one fort, 99 now. So, forts are annoying. Kale is not going to like this. I am still a tributary of Ava, though, so they would come in on a defensive war, and it's really annoying because I don't even need these provinces. I need these 3 up here. But I may as well take it all, and the only people mad at me are the people that were already mad at me, so that's fine. If anything, I might want to go back to war with Pegu, if only to, like, maybe vassalize them. They're allied to Kale, which is perfect, because I need to take Kale, so let's actually start spying on these guys. Their truce expires in 67, so Let's build a spy network. Get one claim on these guys. And then vassalize them. They'll have reconquest cores on Arakan. Full occupy Kale. Kale gets kicked out of the coalition. Ayutthaya should also be kicked out of the coalition soon as well. Let's rival. And rival a bunch of people. 2 of them I don't want to rival because they're my friends. Let's rival Kale. Alright, first idea group. What do we want to do for that? We can go something like offensive. Yeah, let's just do offensive. I mean, this is going to be not a very long gameplay. It's a land leader shock too while we're at it, I guess. Alright, finally. Break your alliance with Ava, please. Now let's do this war, because they have no allies. Mana and Kam will join. Trading favors with Hisenwi to break their alliance with Mongkwang. Oh, I don't even need to bring in these extra guys. This next war against Ava is the simplest war of them all because it's just us versus Ava one-on-one, and we have more people. We siege them down, and again, it's just waiting to siege them down. Very tedious wars here, but you know, we're making our moves. And if that's the case, then I could probably go to war with Bengal next, hopefully. I'd have to go into a lot of debt for it, but I want it to happen. There, this is going to be a lot of aggressive expansion, but it'll be fine. That is my culture group, though. God, they have so many allies. This might not be doable. Let's go for improved war taxes. I don't care about the justified wars at this point. Let's try it. So this war against Bengal really is something else. It is, out of all of the games I've played, this is one of the most difficult wars because, again, we were on a time limit. We couldn't really wait a long time for them to collapse or anything like that. You can see I even assault the fort right there to try to make it fall faster, try to get an advantage, but then they battle me afterwards. We actually won the battle right there, but we make a mistake, we get a little too big for our britches, we lose a battle, we have to back off. And, I mean, we were outnumbered to start this war, but I needed war score to start ticking for us, which is, you know, why I tried to go for these forts really hard. Like, try to get Bengal to lower, or higher war exhaustion, rather. And trying to keep my armies nearby while my allies were just suffering, getting completely eaten up. In a little bit, you're going to see what I do to kind of make it so that I can stay in this war, even though we are decidedly losing overall. And it's a scummy thing I do, but once we get there, you might find it funny. We finally take that fort. I immediately try to go carpet siege down another fort. It doesn't really matter which areas we take, but now Bengal's allies are starting to come closer. They're starting to siege down the forts that we took, so it's a hard war. We have to go back and hide. We have ticking war score. We're just taking a little look at, you know, how things are going. I only need the one province. I want to try to take 2. And I was looking at how much war score I would possibly need, but, you know, we lose a big battle right there. They take back that fort. I thought I'd be able to get it with the defender bonus, but now they're re-sieging. They take back another fort super quickly, and it's just not going too well. And now there are pretender rebels that want to take a fort that we took, which we have to take out the pretender rebels for them so we can keep our war score up, which is super annoying. We win another battle right here. We can't really tell how our allies are doing, but they're slowly getting sieged down. And this is where I start to look for, you know, what can we possibly do to get some of these guys out of this war. Pieced out Delhi by giving them Jaunpur's lands. And that's kind of what I need to do. I need to piece out some of these other guys by giving them my allies' land. And it is scummy, but I mean, we're just going for this one small area. We're not trying to keep friends in India. We're not trying to reach further into India. This is the only time we're ever going to go to war with Bengal. And I need to just get what I can. Right now we see Orissa full occupied, and let's see, what do they want? War reps, some money. That's it? Forced to give Bahmanis war reps. Taungoo will null all treaties with Jaunpur and Orissa. Okay, yeah, sure. I don't care. They're still in this war with me. Malwa, what do you want? So, despite having been forced in a peace deal to break the alliances, they're still in the war, so they still have to fight, you know? So, we still have their manpower doing stuff, you know, unsieging their own provinces, getting us back some war score. There's still a few other countries in this war that I'd rather not have in this war. And now you can see both of my allies finally got pieced out. They're not my allies anymore. We lose a battle right here, and we're getting close to being able to take what we need. You can see I buy more mercenaries just to try to keep up, and you know, I have to keep hold of that fort. So I go up, I try to see, can I even defend it? It's at 7%, and we managed to defend it. That's the last battle. We had to give up a lot in that war. We have so many loans and shit, but we are gonna get the one province we needed. A lot of money. Now let's send these guys home. Tripura, let's see, because we need to go to war with like Mongkwang. They're in a coalition with Arakan, Pegu, and Kale. I can improve relations with Pegu. It's all these small nations around me too. Hasenwi. Cancel tributary because I want you to be my ally, remember? They don't want to be my ally. They're outraged towards me. This next war is just another small couple of nations that we can easily just bowl right on through. We have to try to siege down their forts, which are always super annoying. They try to siege down ours, which we get back pretty quickly. And overall, this war doesn't really have much to write home about, except, you know, that squeaky ball in the background. That's my dog, Toby. He's a cute little thing. And in this war, I think I wanted to try to see if I can like take some additional vassals. That guy I just pieced out as soon as I can because I just didn't want to deal with him. But I'm always kind of looking, can I vassalize this person? Can I take some from this person? You know, can I do whatever? And here I'm trying to look at other alliance sets to see how I can finish off this area after, you know, getting more aggressive expansion here, which is the big killer. But in any of these campaigns, AE is usually the killer if you're trying to go fast. I need that. Then I need you to... Should have 50 favors, I do. Need to be allied with Hasenwi, so do that. 26th. There. The Senwi. Break your alliance with Mongquang. Mongquang. Go to war with you and Kale. Can call in allies, but I don't want to call in Com because I'm afraid they would take a province that I need to take. Let's see. Let me see. Culture. We are almost there. We just need this one province here and these 3 from up here, and we are good. The only thing is this war against Tripura. We need to fight against Orissa, which, I mean, I did already chunk them after the previous war because I took chunks away from them. Let's put it into the treasury. I need to keep this economy alive as long as possible. And there we go. And there we go. And then get a claim on Tripura. Declare this war. Should not be a difficult war. This last war is nothing more than tedious. You're gonna see we take that capital very quickly. I even dev for the Renaissance, and then I have to go back and deal with some rebels while the enemy armies come in, try to unsiege their capital. I eventually, take them back down. I have to, just build up an army first big enough to actually take them down. We peace out Sadia up there, take their land. We're still occupying the guy we need. The other one province minor over to the left, peace them out. Orissa, peaced out. And this is just a very quick war. Really do nothing else. Oh wait, no, we didn't actually peace out Orissa. We just didn't have mail access through Bengal for a little while. We occupy a few places. Here comes the white flag, finally. And with that, we have gotten... There it is. First Taungoo Empire. Listed as a very hard achievement, and to be very fair, this was difficult. And, I mean, let's just get rid of, free company. Oh, not that one. Let's get rid of the free company and take a quick audit of our finances. Paying 5 to interest, 5 to fort maintenance, which I mean we can get rid of some of these forts, let's be real. Some of these forts I would like to keep though. But we have this was pretty difficult. Not insanely hard like fighting the Ottomans, but that war against Bengal, that was pretty clever of me to give these other people, my allies, land so they would stop being at war with me, just so I could finish the war with Bengal. I mean, if we didn't have a time limit of 1500, you can see we finished it in 1488. If we didn't have a time limit of 1500, then this would have been a lot easier because we could have taken it slower. And we could have kept on getting bigger and bigger and bigger, in this direction to the right, without having to, really worry about Bengal until we got someone, or, until we waited for Bengal to be in a big war, or Orissa got bigger, Jaunpur got bigger, that kind of thing. Or trying to ally Vijayanagar, that kind of thing. But, yeah, if we didn't have the time limit, this would have been super easy. But because we had the time limit, we had to kind of move, we had to really go, we had to juggle that coalition, and even right now, there is a coalition against me, but, you know, even then, it's just Ayutthaya, a couple of small nations, like, it's, not that big of a coalition, honestly. And this run is not completely dead in the water, too, like, we can rival these guys. Don't really want to rival Orissa. But I mean, we can, if we wanted to, continue this run. We would just have to really slow it down, really take our time trying to rebuild our economy because we are at, you know, 5 interest. We are 2,000 in debt, you know, that kind of thing, which, I mean, let's repay a few loans, repay a few loans, repay a few loans. We can get, where are they? Get indebted to the merchant guilds. Repay. Oh, we can actually embrace. Let's spend some of that money to embrace a renaissance, and then repay a few more loans. And yeah, like we're at -10. We're rooting out corruption. Once everything gets situated, it won't be that difficult. Let's like get rid of that army right there. And from here, I mean, yeah, this could be a continuable run, like maybe form Tibet, go on a world conquest type thing. But yeah, we did it. It was, you know, we did it with 12 years to spare. It was okay, to say the least. Not the most difficult, but it was very similar to Shahanshah, where going from a 1-province minor to getting big is just inherently difficult. Like, you could do something like, oh, start as Jambi and own the entire island and peninsula. It's okay, yeah, sure, it's a 1-province minor, just eat up the smaller nations first, get big, eat up the bigger nations. You're like playing, what's that worm game on the internet, like, where you just eat smaller worms and get bigger and bigger until you accidentally run into yourself and die? That's pretty much the same concept here, where, yeah, we start as a 1-province minor, get bigger and bigger and bigger, and eventually we'll be able to fight Ming, except there's a mountain range between us, so maybe we can't fight Ming. But you know what I mean. This was not hard. This was annoying at times, and you have to really kind of work your brain to do it, but it was not that hard. Overall, a fun run, an interesting run. I'm surprised I got it done on my second try. And yeah, this was something. Would I do it again? Probably I would. But you know, there are a lot of other things I need to do, a lot of other videos I need to make. And this, you know, getting this done in 44 years when we had a time limit of 56, not bad at all. We do have to somehow try to fix the economy after we, if we wanted to continue this run. But like I said, if we took it just a little bit slower, if we took it, you know, if we were allowed to take it a little bit slower, this would have been easier. But then again, that's why it wasn't a very hard. And yeah, at this point, I'm just still rambling, so I am going to end the video here. And that is going to be it from us on this Taungoo Empire run. And you can see the instability is already coming in to kick our ass, so lots of fun right there. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you in the next one. What will we do next? I don't know, but still should be pretty fun. We are still trying to get Jihad over on my stream. I might try to do something else instead, but if you want to catch some of this live, go to twitch.tv/LeoDickinsonTV. And that is going to be it from us. Thank you very much for watching.